Hey guys, if you're new here, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you are well. Today I have a new setup, as you can see. I am now officially on the sofa. I will be doing a separate video because, believe it or not, yes, I did record myself trying to do the paneling, which was a lot more difficult than a lot of YouTubers make out. But I hope you like my new background. Also, disclaimer, my fiance, aka cameraman, is not here today. He's working over the bank holiday weekend, which means I've tried to do the setup and my hair and everything alone. So hopefully it doesn't look too bad, because if you don't know already, my fiance and I pretty much look identical, and his hair is basically the same as mine. So he helps me style it sometimes and he's not around, so hopefully it's okay. Today I will be doing a honest review and first time on camera review, well, first time ever review of the Zara Jo Malone collaboration. So if you want to watch me review these for the first time, having smelt them for the first time, then please keep on watching. I purchased this discovery set, which is the Jo Malone collaboration with Zara. I purchased this for $15.99 on their website. This has been out of stock for quite some time. So I will link my Zara home haul for you down below, and it should be on screen, a photo of the thumbnail. Me and my fiance had an absolute laugh when we filmed this. So if you love neutral home decor and you love Zara, definitely go check that video out, and you will, I can't guarantee, but you will laugh. I'm sure you will. I purchased this within that haul. Now, before we get stuck into the video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video if you enjoyed it. I also have a link on screen to our home Instagram account. So if you like neutral home decor and want to see what I'm up to, which isn't much, then don't forget to follow that as well. So for those who don't know, Jo Malone has done a collaboration with Zara, and they have released some fragrances. I went for the discovery set just because the shops, I don't think, were open at that time when I ordered this. It was just before the shops opened, and it was always out of stock. And before I invest in something that is quite mediocre in terms of price, I like to give it a sniff before I go ahead, and I also need to try it just to see if it gives me any headaches or not. And I spoke about this with some family and friends. People weren't aware that Jo Malone did a collab with Zara, which I was quite surprised, because I'd been trying to get my hands on this for quite some time, really. I'm gonna make a confession here. I actually don't own anything that is Jo Malone. I may or may not have been gifted something a while back, but maybe I did. I think I remember they have something that's pomegranate. Is it pomegranate noir? I think I may have had that as a candle a while ago, because I can't remember. But I find that it's quite pricey. So when I heard that Zara did a collab, which was a lot more reasonable than the original Jo Malone, I thought fantastic. So the discovery set looks a bit like this, and Jo, I'm going to call her Jo, if you happen to watch this, hi. She's written a nice message on the back, which I cannot see, so I will read it here. It says that I am delighted to introduce you to my first collection of fragrances for Zara, full of love, imagination and artistry, which it's lovely. First of all, if we start off with the packaging is quite luxury, not gonna lie. I am a sucker for a clean aesthetic vibe, and this is definitely something that's like that. All of I will try to insert some clips for you on screen. You can see that the look that they've gone for is very clean, simple, plain, which is right up my alley. So first of all, brownie points because of what it looks like. It's also made of this really nice, it's not like a cheap material, it's really nice. I don't know what sort of material it is. It's quite like thick card. And then you literally, bear in mind this is the discovery set, so these are like samples pretty much. They were $15.99, and it opens up like this. And if I come up close, you can see how gorgeous it looks already. I don't want to tip it over just in case. but look how gorgeous it looks. All the bottles are glass as well, which makes it even better. I genuinely haven't smelled any of these. So I have my iPad next to me, and I'm going to give you what Jo Malone has done is she's given like a sentence to describe each fragrance, and then there's like a description of what notes are included. So I'll read those out as I go along, and obviously tell you what I think as I go along. Some of the names are very difficult to pronounce, so I do apologize if Jo Malone happens to click on this video. The first fragrance is Vetiviva Pamplemousse. I'm sure there's a sexy way of saying this, like Vetiviva Pamplemousse, maybe. So I'm just going to tell you what she describes it as, and then I will give it a sniff. So this is what Jo has described it as. She says, a crisp white cotton shirt layered with citrus cologne, an everyday accessory for me. And Zara described it as, the fragrance reveals notes of grapefruit, mandarin and vetiviva. I hope that's how you say it. I don't know what vetiviva is. I've never heard of it, if I'm completely honest. I'm not really somebody who likes citrus smells, so I'm not going to dab this on my skin. Very orangey. It smells very orangey, very citrusy. It smells a bit like it smells a bit like one of the Zafloras, but without the chemical element to it. It's not something that I would choose myself. It's very fresh. It smells a bit like summer, but it's not really something, like I said, that I would, it's not something that I would really go for. I can smell the grapefruit. The grapefruit note in this is very, very strong. It's very refreshing and very summery, and it does smell like what they describe it as. So I'll give them that. If you like, not so much fruity, if you like citrusy grapefruit smell, this literally smells like you've just popped open a grapefruit and it's like flicked in your eye, but you quite like it. The next one that we have is Bohemian Bluebells. And Bohemian Bluebells, I like the sound of it, really. Bohemian Bluebells, Jo Malone is described as, this scent breathes a bohemian spirit. It's full of bold, unexpected notes, and its vibrant character mesmerizes the wearer. It's nothing like you've ever smelt before. Fragrance reveals notes of lavender, sandalwood, and musk. Sandalwood is one of my most liked notes in any perfume, and when I read up a perfume before I purchase it, I usually check if there's any sandalwood. Now, don't quote me on it, but when I've done research on it in the past, I think sandalwood is one of the most expensive fragrance oils. So if you have any undertones of sandalwood, then you know that it's a good one. I think sandalwood, they've got it in Alien, so if you like the smell of Alien, I think that's got sandalwood in it. A lot of my favorite designer fragrances and higher end fragrances tend to have sandalwood in them. So let's see, I'm going to put this on my hand just because I like the smell, the sound of this one. And again, it may smell different on the skin. That smells lovely. It smells quite masculine. If I'm honest, like I said, it smells a little bit masculine. I can't smell the sandalwood. I can smell a little bit of vanilla. I can definitely smell musk. And musk is quite masculine as well. So I'm sorry, because I've got a microphone here. You could probably hear my snorting in the background. I can smell a tiny bit of lavender. I can't smell sandalwood, but I can smell musk. So I would say this is quite masculine. Again, if you like masculine scents, this may be for you. Again, it's not It's not something I would ordinarily go for, but I can imagine that this smells quite nice on your skin afterwards. Once about an hour into wearing it, maybe it smells quite nice. But this is a lot better than the first one, so I like that. The next one that we have is Waterlily Tea Dress. This sounds cute, not gonna lie. So she describes it as soft jazz music plays in the background, picnics on the lawn, a vintage tea dress floats by the gentle breeze. And then Zara say that the scent reveals notes of vert de bergamot, spearmint and musk. So this is interesting. Let's give this a whiff. So I'll go on my hand first. Oh, this is nice. This is really nice. Very, very refreshing. It doesn't smell like anything I've smelt before, so unfortunately I can't really compare. This smells like how she's described it. It smells classy, it smells crisp, it smells fresh, it's quite linen-y. I can imagine having a picnic with this on. Jo Malone, so well described. It's very, very nice, it's very light and fresh. It smells quite flowery, like not overly flowery like Marc Jacobs, Daisy, not something like that, but it smells nice, flowery and refreshing. I would describe it as like freshly cut flowers when you're walking in the woods. Yeah, that could work. Why not? Why not? But I've had to charge my iPad and come back. So let's see where I was. Tuba Rose Noir looks like that. Jo Malone describes this as the single note of tuberose is more commanding than diamonds. What a nice description. And then it says the fragrance reveals notes of yin yang, tuberose and sandalwood. Again, I love sandalwood, so let's smell this. Wow. This is by far my favorite one so far. I've got 4 left, so we're halfway through. And if I smell it here, definitely smells different on the skin, okay? And I'm not gonna lie, because I went off camera to charge my iPad halfway through, after half an hour, it smells, I keep getting whiffs of it, and I've realized it's this one that I already had on my hand. This smells absolutely divine, and I love her description. I wouldn't say it's nicer than a diamond, so if my fiance is watching, don't think you can buy me this instead of my next diamond ring. It's very unique. I can't think of anything that it smells similar to. Again, it's a little bit masculine-y, but again, I quite like masculine fragrances. Absolutely gorgeous, this one. I can definitely smell the sandalwood. I don't know what yin yang's supposed to smell like, and I don't know what tuberose. Oh, it's tuberose, but it says it's tuberose. I like things that smell of rose, but quite oody. I think rose is quite an oody smell. A lot of ouds use it. So you can definitely smell the rose-ish type smell. Definitely can smell sandalwood. Not sure what yin and yang is supposed to smell like, but this is absolutely divine. In fact, I might just pour it on myself. The next one that we have is our Moi Sun Ray, which is this one. Jo Malone describes this as so many happy memories of summer, Italian Riviera holidays. And it says it's got bergamot, mandarin and orange flower. So that's quite similar to what we tried before. This smells lovely. I don't like orange, but you only get a hint of orange at the start. This smells like a designer fragrance, but I can't put my finger on it. It's very fresh. It smells like summer, holiday vibes. It's lovely. I can smell the mandarin. I can smell the bergamot, and I think I like it because I can't really smell the orange. It's sweet, but it's refreshing. I feel like I'm just some sort of perfume expert. I'm sorry that I can't seem to compare it. If I do think of something that it smells similar to, I will try to add it onto screen. But like I said, on the screen for you. But like I said, because I suffer with severe headaches with perfumes, I'm the type of person where I'll use the same perfume for years, just because I don't venture out very much with fragrance. This, I'd say it's on par with the Tuba Noir. So these two at the moment are my favorite so far. The next one is Fleur de Patchouli. Fleur de Patchouli. She describes this as, the eye of this fragrance stares straight at you, daring you to engage with her creativity. And it says the fragrance reveals notes of peony, patchouli, and guaiac wood. I don't know if I'm describing it right. So what were the notes in this one? Peony, patchouli. Well, I love peony. Oh, this is nice. This is lovely. Can you tell that I like it? I can definitely smell the peony. I can smell the patchouli. It doesn't smell very woody, but it's gorgeous. This is, just put out my nose. Don't know why I'm saying ow. It's not as nice as the Moi Sun Ray, but again, they're all very fresh. That's something that I can definitely say. They're all very fresh, and they're not dark. I don't know how to describe it, but I used to use, when I was a lot younger, Hypnotic Poison by Dior, which was an arm and a leg at the time. But every birthday, my mum used to buy it for me, or from the airport. It's quite a dark, sexy fragrance. I don't know why I describe it as dark, but I don't think any of these are very like that. They're not very dark as a perfume. I don't know if that's the way to describe it, but they're all quite light, and they're fresh, even though they've all got very different scents and they all smell quite different. They are very fresh, which is what I like. The next one that we have is Ebony Wood. Let's see what this is described as. So, hints of wood and leather evoke the smell of a library filled with the classics, the dream refuge of a teenager. It says the fragrance reveals notes of pink peppercorn, clove, and ebony wood. Now, I've never smelt ebony wood, but let's give it a go. Oh, this is lovely. I like this one. I can smell the woody scents, and I can't smell peppercorn, and I actually have pink peppercorn. I can smell the wood, and I can smell the clove, and I love clove in my tea. I think it's quite like a Mediterranean thing, I think, to put cloves in your tea. It smells absolutely delicious. This is a lot stronger, I think, than the others. I don't know if it's because of the notes that is contained within the fragrance, but this is a lot stronger, but I like it. This is nice, Ebony Wood. And like I said, I like the musky. It smells quite musky, not as masculine as the others. It's a lot more feminine. I would describe this as quite sexy, if that's a word to use for a fragrance. And then finally, I've left this till last, not on purpose. I don't like citrusy orangey, but it's literally called Fleur de Orange. And it's described as royal and regal moments should always be celebrated with orange flowers. The fragrance reveals notes of orange flower, neroli, and yang yang. Oh, I think this was the same as the other one. Yang yang. I said yin yang by accident. Yang yang. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, I do apologise, because I don't really like orange and it will give me a headache. So if I just pop it here. I can't smell it properly. I'm gonna have to put it on my hand. Where can I put it? Here. Very orangey. It smells like cleaning products. If I'm honest, I don't like this one. It's not for me. It smells, I can definitely smell orange, and it smells like juice, like as soon as you've popped open the orange bottle, or if you'd like freshly squeezed orange, that's what it smells like. Again, it may not be to everyone's taste. Some people may like it, some may not. It's personally not something I would normally go for. So I hope you enjoyed my review of the Zara Jo Malone collaboration called Emotions. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do end up buying any of the fragrances following this video, please let me know. I'd be interested to see what you guys like. To help others out, if you have these already and you have a comparison of what they smell like to other well-known brands or perfumes or fragrances, then drop them in the comments. I think that would be quite handy for everyone and me too. So if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.